Welcome, guys, to episode 39 of It's Okay to Be Okay with your hosts, Chrystal Hood, Jennifer Burke, and me, Melissa Mackinson. You would not believe that it's actually been a year since we started this podcast. So super excited, celebrating that. And let's hit it off. Guys, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I love that you mentioned it's been a year, and that's so crazy to think about. And it's even more crazier how much has changed in a year. How how much less thinking I have in a year in this last year. How much more I have opened myself up to the opportunities that present themselves. How much more I have been guided by wisdom in the last year. It's it's amazing, and it's powerful.
Yeah. Year ago, about a year ago, we released our first episode. And right before that, just the thought of this podcast that came to me. Man, I'm so glad I followed that nudge. It took a couple nudges, but I followed it, and I couldn't be happier because I look forward to our conversations every single week. I look forward to spending time with you ladies. How much we have all grown in the past year. It's incredible. It's been so far a wonderful journey, and I cannot wait to see what the next year brings because it's just going to get better and better.
It's crazy. Like when you told me when we got on today and you said it's been a year, I'm like, no way. Like, how has that been a year?
I
Like,
know.
my God. Let's talk about slowing down, what that looks like. And because I had something last week I spoke about, I had an insight, didn't I? About my debt. So I'm like 42 grand's worth of debt. And I sat on the sofa and I had an insight about what to do. And it was getting an IVA. So it'd be like 6 years and then most of it would be written off. And I kept getting these, like, around me kept like, slow down. Like, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? And I was like, really like, no, I have an insight. I'm going for that one. Like, I'm doing that. But my reality was like, no, you're not. Slow down. And I felt this resistance in me and not letting it go. And I realized, oh, that's my mind has very subtly, sneakily turned the insight into pressure, into the urgency. The insight wasn't urgent, but the action felt urgent. I was like, okay, so I'm going to slow it down. And I had a conversation with someone on Zoom, and it's been a few weeks, and then I was getting the pressure from the guy, like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I said, right, just let me think about it, and then I'll decide. And then literally a few days ago, I was, again, just laying there, and I was like, why do I want the IVA? Like, why do I want it? And it was like, well, because half of it will get written off in 6 years, and I won't have to pay much, but I'll still have to find the money to pay it every month. No, okay. And I was like, what would I really want to do? And my higher self was like, I'd like to pay it off. So why don't I pay it off? It's like, because I don't believe I can.
Mhm.
It's like, there's a sneaky little belief there that my future is only ever a possibility and it's never going to come true. So I'm subtly not believing that I will be able to pay it off. That's why I want that. I'm like, no. So then I was like, okay, so what other options are there? And at the minute, my debt has been brought by a third party, and they will do things like pay stupid amount, like £5 to £10 a month. And then what I could do is when I start earning money, I could have a lump say pay off because they bought it for pennies. Then I can offer them like 25% of the thingy and pay it all off. And then I won't have to be on my credit rating for like 6 years. I'm like, that is such a much better option because I slow down. But it's so easy if we get an insight or we get an idea to then just like ignore any other signs. And I think what this taught me is like, stay open, stay listening, because that one insight may just be a course direction. So yeah, I
Yeah.
felt like that was a really powerful kind of stay open, stay listening. You never know where it's taking you.
Yeah. Because we wait for that insight, right? That one insight. And when we get it, it's like we want to grab it and run. Just like you said, I got it. Finally, it's here. Yes. I'm going to run with this. I'm not looking back. But yeah, you're right. Sometimes that insight is just the beginning and you have to slow down. It's hard sometimes because sometimes there's that excitement around it. Like, thank you. Been waiting for this answer. Thank you. So excited. But it is. It's slowed down because that might have just been the first little bit of information you needed. And when we slow down, then we create that space and the capacity to hear more and to make sure that the next step that we're taking is not the step of intellect taking over and running with the insight, but wisdom leading the insight. And yeah, I'm guilty. I mean, I've done it. I've done it too. You get so excited, you just want to run with it, and wisdom is trying to speak. You're like, no, you already gave me the answer. I don't need more. Let me do this first. And slowing down is so key to so many things, not just the insights, but just in life in general, in that beautiful space and peace that's available to everybody. I promise you, if you don't slow down, it's going to seem elusive because it is. Slowing down is a
It's the
must.
key.
Yeah.
You know, I think back and so much of my life was so fast. Like I was so afraid that if I slowed down, I might catch up with myself. And I always had the same problem no matter where I went, there I was. And that slowing down, at first it was so strange. It was so awkward. It was so pleasant that it was uncomfortable because I didn't like pleasant. Because if it was pleasant, I might get comfortable. And if I got comfortable, I was going to lose it. So it scared me. But I realized how much I missed by going so fast all the time. And I'm still guilty of it. I'm still run idly when I don't check myself. I'm so guilty of scrolling on my phone because, oh, I just want to sit and relax. Well, that's not relaxing. That's just more and more thought, constant, not even full thoughts. It's going so fast. Just with every swipe, there's 100 thoughts. So I'm still so guilty of doing that. But it's not my whole life anymore. It's not in everything I do. When I go to work, I slow down because if I try to go in going fast, I'm not going to be helpful to anybody, especially myself. And I'm still learning on the slowing down at home. And I have more and more moments. In those moments, when I'm present with my family, when I'm slowed down and connected, it even if it's only for 15 minutes, it's quality time. It's like we're together and everything slows down and I can see the tiny little miracles. I can see why I fell in love with my husband in the first place. I can see what is so special about each one of my kids in the light that they bring to the world, all because I slowed down and stopped focusing on me or trying not to feel something that was going on inside when my thinking about that feeling was way worse than the feeling ever was. That slow down changes everything. And it can be hard for a lot of people, but you just do it. Moments. You only need moments of presence for it to change everything in your life.
Yeah. I experienced this in France. So I've just been to France to see my dad. And it literally probably wasn't even a second of presence. But I remember he asked me to make him and this guy that's helping him at the minute a coffee. And I come into the kitchen and I make coffee. And I'm like, right, I'm going to be present while I make this coffee. And I got the spoon out and I was like doing it. And I was literally just fully present with it. I was just like, I could feel the spoon. I could smell the coffee. I was putting it in the cup. And then all of a sudden, I just felt this pure joy in me. It was literally only a couple of seconds, maybe not even that. And I said, oh, that's what presence is like. That's what true, pure. And I could just, how I was seeing the world was completely different. And then that made me kind of like, even though that feeling only lasted for like a second or two, I had the memory of it. And then I just felt, oh, that's good. I just felt really nice for like hours and hours after that. Like I didn't even need to be in it. Just the memory of it was like enough. But I just slowed right down because normally I'd just be like in my head thinking like completely somewhere else. And I was like, no, I'm going to be present. And I'm doing it now as well. Like when I'm eating, I'm like slowing down. When I'm talking to people, I'm trying to slow down. Everything I'm doing is trying to slow down. Like when I was doing that walk with Dave and his mum and his dad, and we had to slow down because she walked slower than us. And my mind just, like Jen said, it feels really weird at first. When you're used to that fast pace and you slow yourself down, it can feel really uncomfortable and scary, but really fucking cool.
Yeah. I think what's beautiful though too is it doesn't have to. And so that's my experience. It doesn't have to feel scary. And it's not because I didn't have a busy mind. I did. I didn't even realize I had a busy mind. I've said that 100 times. Didn't realize it. But in what I love and what I just kind of realized for myself in this moment when you guys were talking, that with my first insight, I slowed down. And like you said, it's yeah, that peace, that feeling of just pure peace and joy and contentment. Any words you want to throw there, go ahead, love, whatever. It's only for just a little bit of time. But I love how you said that. You carried that feeling, the memory of that feeling. And that's absolutely what I did. I absolutely carried that with me and in the slowing down and for me not being afraid of the quiet in my mind and the slowing down and just relaxing into it and just being in such love with it. I was so in love with that feeling. It was absolutely perfect. I'd never felt anything like that in my life. That led to the next huge powerful moment for me, which is my mirror moment, which I've said 100 million times. But that was only a couple days later. And it's just now in you guys talking about it that I realized it was because I wasn't afraid of the slowing down. I wasn't uncomfortable with it. I was in pure bliss with it. And in that, created that space for that second one in the mirror. And yeah, it's really cool. I love it. So it can be uncomfortable. I get it. But for me, it wasn't. So that's what's so beautiful about having the 3 of us is just
The
the
different experience.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I remember as well, like, 'cause I always craved, like, when I was younger, I was always craving love, but I was also felt I was allergic to it at the same time, like, whenever it'd get close, I'd push it away or self-sabotage it. And I remember when I first come across the 3 principles, um, I had a big experience. I was in my car, and I've spoke about this before, and I was hit by that intense just love. It hit me like a freaking train, and I started crying. That scared the shit out of me. Honest to God, I was trying to push it away. I was like, "This is too intense. Like, I can't handle this much love." And I was like and then after I was like, "I want that back. I want that back. Like, bring it back to me."
Mhm.
Um, and I remember when I did my Reiki course, when I trained to be a Reiki practitioner, and this is quite a few years ago now, there was the teacher and there was someone else there, and they showed me so much love. Like, I could see them looking through my fucking soul, and again, I wanted to run. Like, I was like,
Well,
"Nope, nope, I don't like it," and I was getting, like, really quite triggered by it. Um, so for some people, like, for some people that feel they've got beliefs going on that they don't deserve love or they're not, you know, any of that bullshit that's going on, like, that can be a big kind of wake up call. Like, there is this love out there and it's available to every single one of us. And it's okay to feel scared feeling that.
Yeah.
it's okay to feel scared, it's okay to feel comfortable, it's okay to want more, it's okay to do all of those things. Because that's the thing, that's the beauty of being individuals and living in our own personal realities, is that however it feels for us is how it's supposed to feel for us, and there's a reason why it feels the way it feels. I'm not gonna try to work that out. I'm not gonna try to figure out, well, why did it feel like this for Melissa, and why did it feel like this for Jen, and why did it feel like this for me? I don't care. Love you, everybody. Don't care
Yeah.
why it felt different for each of us because it was supposed to, and I'm fine with that. I'm good with knowing that it was supposed to feel that way.
Yeah.
It was supposed to, for you, Melissa, kind of scare you. And I was not one who loved myself. Hell no. And I was a self-sabotager too, big time. If anything was going good for me, screw that. That's not happening. I would mess it up. But when I got that love to that taste of that pure just trying to put words to it really sucks. Just so everybody knows.
Yeah, you can't put words to it.
No. But when I got a taste of it and then I got to just have another one, ah, it was it was perfect and it was beautiful. And I guess my whole point of my little rant there was it's supposed to feel however it feels for anybody. And just like you said, it's okay.
Yes.
It's okay if it's scary. It's okay if it's uncomfortable. It's okay if you don't mind it at all. It's okay if it's the best thing you've ever felt and you just want to feel that the rest of your life. All of that is absolutely okay. And absolutely, you just have to have that trust in knowing that however it's coming through, it's how it's supposed to come through for you.
Well, and we're all different. We all use the principles differently. What we've learned, the 3 of us, is the understanding of the 3 principles, which is just how our inner experience is created. Okay, with that understanding, it's we start to become aware of our own patterns, of the way we use our own thinking, of how we take ourselves out. It's different for every single one of us. And how this understanding works, it lands differently with every single one of us. And it comes down to us deciding and looking in the direction to see how it's created or continuing to look like it's all coming from the outside in. Like, but it's all up to us. We get to decide and how it affects us, how it hits us. It's different for every single person. We can't say, well, this is how it's going to work. And this is, once you see it, this is how it's going to affect you. No, but you look for a good feeling, an easygoing feeling, a lightness. And if you feel that, that's all you need. And then the biggest thing is don't try to figure it out. Don't turn an insight into your intellect because it's done really easy. And then we lose so much of that insight because we've turned it intellectual. So look for a good feeling, hang on to it. Just like you both said, once you find that good feeling, you hang on to it and know that it's always there. And as long as you keep looking in the direction, stay in the conversation, open up to the possibilities, it shows itself. I don't know if any of that made sense. Sorry.
Why are you saying sorry?
Yeah, I was gonna say the
Because
same thing.
I don't know if any of that made sense or if I even stayed on topic.
It will make sense to whoever it's supposed to make sense to. That's the beautiful part. That's the beautiful thing of the 3 of us. That's the beauty of having 3 different voices on here, because each of us will make sense to somebody else. That's just the way it goes. I'm not everybody's
Yeah.
cup of tea. I'm okay with that. That's why I have you 2 lovely ladies.
Yeah. That used to be a big thing for me, like, because I always ramble or didn't believe that I could articulate properly or losing my train of thought. I thought, "Oh, I'm never going to be able to help anyone." But then some people actually like the way I talk and they feel resonant of it because they feel the same way I do. It's like we need different people in all different kind of places to share this because there is so many different people and you're going to resonate with someone else. So yeah, I love that because I was trying for so long to try to imitate one of the, you know, the the three principles teachers or like be really like slow talking and like really like, but that's not me. And because I was doing that because I didn't think I was good enough. And that's bullshit.
And because we think there's a right way.
And there is no right way.
Yeah, because it's not a technique. Did I tell you about my laptop?
Mm-mm.
Yes, I did. So there was a load of like synchronicities that happened in like one go, and I was in France and looking at my laptop like for weeks, thinking, "Oh, I really need to change the screensaver."
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Because it was just literally like an office. Because basically I put like an office with a board up there, and I was putting all my folders on it to make it look neat. I thought this is quite depressing. Like I really need to change this to something more calming and serenity. And then I turned my laptop on, and then bang, the fucking backdrop just changed. I was like, "What? I didn't do that."
I love that.
And literally, I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I said it out loud, and Dad was like, "What?" I was like, "My fucking screensaver just changed."
And you know what just came to me? It's when we slow down, the whole backdrop just changes. You don't have to do
Yep.
anything. You don't force it.
Yeah.
It changes.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love that, Crystal. I just
Oh,
got
I love
goosebumps.
it.
Oh, we don't have to control everything. We're not the ones that have to do everything. The universe has got our back. It does it.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
And that's something you have to remember no matter how low your mood gets, you know? It I said this to someone and it keeps coming back to my head. It's kind of whatever, but you know, the silver lining of the clouds is a proof that the light's still there. And no matter how dark the clouds get, if you can just remember that the light is still there, there's a way out and it doesn't last forever. That's a huge thing because when we're in it, it seems like it'll never go away.
Yeah, you and I were talking about that, Jen, and you
Yeah.
were telling me why silver is your favorite color, and I love
Yeah.
that.
Yes. Because it is hope.
Mm,
It is proof that the light's still there, even in the darkest of storms.
yeah. Mm, I love that, and then I had to say, my favorite color is pink. If if you guys can't tell. Oh my goodness. I don't have any reason for it. I tried to come up with some Jen was telling me this, and I'm like, "Oh, that's so beautiful, and my favorite color is pink because it's pink."
Because it just is. Oh, I had another synchronicity. Um, it was on the way to my podcast actually, because I was getting in my head and I was like, "No, it's okay. Get out." And then I was like, I think I'd asked something of the universe. I said like, "Oh, show me that you're there with me," or whatever. The very next song, I'll get it. Hang on. I can't remember what it was. It was like a song, and it just like, "I'm always be there with you," or something like that. And I'm like, "What?" I'll do a post about it, but I was like, the very next song, it was like literally talking to me through the song, like, "I'm there with you. I'm there."
Yeah,
And I like,
and that was possible because you slow down. Otherwise, you would totally miss that song.
mhm. Yeah, I wouldn't have even heard it.
Mm-mm, I love it. You look
I'm gonna have to find it.
find it.
Here it is. Ready?
Yes.
I'm right here with you, right here with you. Don't let the moment fade. I'm right here with
Oh, goosebumps.
I
That's
know.
awesome.
Honestly, I was like, oh, literally, because the song was starting to end and I was like speaking, and then that was the very next song that
Oh
come
my
on.
gosh.
That's not even in any of my playlists.
Oh,
It's just on random. Like, I
That's
don't know what that song was.
and that right there is just what we're pointing to. We're not in control. And you asked, and mind, universe, source, whatever said, here you go. Remember this. I am with you. You're not doing this by yourself. And wow, man, I'm so thankful that I'm not doing life by myself. Because if it were
Right?
all up to me, who knows? And I think that's the most beautiful thing is just being led by mind.
Well, and one of the really cool things is when you can look back and see that you were never doing it alone.
Absolutely.
I can look back and see so many times that I should have ended up dead or in prison for a very long time or and it's like now I can see so clearly the interventions, the gut feelings, the intuition that kept me alive, that allowed me to get through even when I was in the darkness, even when I thought there was no point, even when I was at my lowest, that seemed to be when it would take control. And every time I went with it and didn't fight it and didn't think that I knew better. Ended with a positive outcome for me, whether it was just not dying or not being arrested. I've never had to do it alone. And now it's like I know that, and I know that I can count on that and rely on that. So when I get confronted with something that is hard, that I don't know how to do, that I'm not sure how to handle, I don't freak out anymore because I know I'll be guided through that too. And that's so much pressure off of me. Like, holy shit, I used to carry the whole damn world on my shoulders and think that I had to fix everything and that I caused all the pain and blah, blah, blah. And no, no.
Yes, like we think that we're in control of the river, that we have to control the riverbed, that we have to control the flow of the water, that we have to control all of it. That's fucking tiring. But when
Yeah.
you get that insight of like, oh, I can just float. I can just float on a floaty and go down the river. Like that's not my job. And, from a place of like control, yes, we want to control everything because we don't feel safe. But when we let go of that and realize that I'm not in control of fucking anything, then and you really let go of that and you really kind of see what we're talking about. It's like, oh, I can
It's a
live.
relief.
Yeah, it's almost like, thank you. I don't
Yeah.
thank you. It is. It's a relief. That's where we just live lighter. It
Hmm.
opens that opportunity for that freeness and that lightness and to just be. And that's the most beautiful thing when we figure out that no matter how much it looks like we control something, never ever.
I saw that precisely as like a kind of metaphor when I was on the plane home. I was looking out the window and I saw this kind of like yacht or ship in the sea. And then I saw the expansiveness of the sea and how little that was and how very easily that one wave could just wipe the whole thing out. And like we are not in control of anything. We are a dot.
Hmm.
And we think we control the universe. I mean, we are the universe. We are. But it's like, as we are right now, as these humans experiencing the universe, we are not in control of it from this point of view. We are here to experience it. We are here to live it. We are here to be the observer of it.
Well, and the thing is, when we stop fighting the universe and we surrender, we give up that need to control and we stop fighting it and go with it. More things open up, more opportunities show up that didn't even seem possible before. And so we get to be lighter and we get to see what the universe is offering us. The more open we are, the more doors that are going to show up.
Like a roller coaster. We're on a roller coaster and we're trying to get off it. We're trying to control the direction of it. We're trying to control everything about this roller coaster. And we're not enjoying it because it's scary as fuck. Because we feel like we can fall any moment. But when you realize that the roller coaster is a game, it's there for enjoyment. And if you just stop trying to control it and then just put your hands up and go, wee, it can be fun. And all those bumps that we were trying to avoid are actually part of the roller coaster and part of the fun.
Yeah.
I just had a memory come up with actually with me and my brother when we was younger. We used to go down the stairs in our cover, in our duvet cover, and used to put pillows in the middle of the stairs so it would go. Don't know why that come up, but have fun with life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And something I'm seeing is, a lot of people have been through trauma. And when you've been through like real harsh, bad trauma, it becomes scary to have fun. It becomes scary to let your guard down. It becomes scary to relax. It's going back to where we started, the slow down and seeing where that scare comes from and seeing how it is thought in the moment and being able to still take a breath and step back and allow that scared to be while observing it and not buying into it. And I don't know what direction I was going. Hmm.
I like that because it is that avoidance of the feelings. It's what
Yeah,
Sydney says, isn't it? If everyone just realizes not to be afraid of their emotions, that would change anything. I mean, I
yes.
put what he just actually said, but
I think starting to get this, like the best thing you could do is just open your mind and slow down.
and it's that not shaming yourself when you're feeling shitty.
Yes.
Oh, I'm feeling shitty. I shouldn't be feeling shitty. Why shouldn't you be feeling shitty?
Maybe you should be feeling shitty.
Exactly. Like, why not? Why do you always have to be happy?
When you catch yourself in your normal pattern, because it's all great when you start to slow down and then you catch yourself in that thought. But if you replace it with beating yourself up for having the thought that you've always had, you're not getting anywhere and it's not working. And then it's
Yeah.
frustrating. And then it's, well, this is never going to work for me.
And then you do like I do for years and you analyze every single thing you do. That's good, that's bad, that's good, that's bad, that's good, that's bad. No, just live. It's very easy to fall into the trap
Hmm.
of, oh, that's why I'm thinking like that. Oh, now I'm going to shame myself for thinking that, like you just said, Jen. And then you're in another trap.
Yeah.
Shame.
And so it's having that awareness,
Hmm.
in which comes with the slowing down, having that awareness that, oh, here's this old pattern that used to be my best friend, that I used to believe everything about it. It's so much more recognizable. It's so much, it can't sneak in on you anymore, in my experience.
Hmm.
Good try, a thought comes in that might have been an old pattern kind of thought for me. And I laugh literally. And I'm like, okay. But it's that awareness that comes with slowing down, where you are
Yeah.
able to catch those sneaky little shits coming in and
Yeah.
trying to, you want to read this story because it's a good one. It's full of all kinds of drama, disappointment, whatever else. Just keep reading it. And you're like, yeah, not
Hmm.
buying it. Not buying it. And that's the beauty. Without the awareness of seeing that it is thought in the moment, that's huge. And you have to have that space, that slow down, that capacity to do so.
And be okay that you're not catching it. Like when you first start doing these conversations, you can understand it intellectually and you might get insights and then you find yourself falling back into it. Being okay with falling back into it. Oh, I've done it again. Be playful with it instead of,
Yeah.
oh no, I've done it again. I've fallen for it. I shouldn't be falling for it by now.
Yeah.
People that have been teaching this for 40, 50 years still fall into it.
Yep. And it's a simple switch. Celebrate that you noticed you were in it and that you got out of it so much quicker than before. It's that simple, that gratitude.
I love it.
We can have gratitude and catching ourselves. Go ahead,
Oh,
Crystal.
no, I just
Sorry.
love that you say celebrate. It's truly that, Jen. It is celebrate that awareness. Celebrate that you see it. Don't go the other route, the old route, the beat yourself up, the what pick yourself apart, however, whatever your forte is there. I don't know, but we're all different. Um, yeah, celebrating the fact that I have this awareness that's built inside me that
Yeah.
helps me, that shows me, that's part of the guidance. It all works together. I know we say three principles is truly just one, and it they work together. Can't have one without the other. I don't. That made no.
Felt like there was a song coming there,
I
Crystal.
knew that was all you're getting from me,
Oh, party pooper.
right? You don't want me to sing.
Yes, I do. We should sing. Can't get one without the other.
Probably because that's all I know.
We should create a Free Principles song and have it as our podcast introduction.
Yeah, I love that. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm serious. I'm so in.
I'm serious.
I'm not singing.
Yeah, you could just be like.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
so fun.
I have no thoughts in my head.
The only thing that came to me is right there is the power of presence.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, kind of like this. Like, ooh, silence, uncomfortable. Ooh, silence, nice. Ooh, silence, uncomfortable. It was like this. It's like,
Here's
ooh,
your
who's
roller
going to speak first?
coaster.
Yeah.
I love it. I think this is good. And
Well, someone wants to say hello.
oh, Caesar. Oh, hi, Caesar. Caesar, you should be our official mascot if it's okay to be okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? You just burped.
I am so glad your dog does too, because I tell you what, my dog burps like a human. I'm not even playing.
Uh-huh.
It's
So
crazy.
is he.
Yeah.
He's a little piggy.
Mine's kind of a bigger piggy, but it's all right. I just tell her
Mm.
fluffy.
Oh.
Any you guys celebrating anything this week? Any wins this week you want to celebrate, Melissa? Remember, we're gonna do that on every podcast.
Well, I did my podcast. That podcast. I slowed down my debt and I don't feel so like with it. I kind of have a plan.
Yay.
I went to France even though my guilt told me not to.
Yeah. I hear a
Yeah.
whole lot of living in there.
Yeah, and like this is more personal, but me and Dave had a real breakthrough
Nice.
in the bedroom. Like just more depth, more like I felt like my body was opening up more. I was kind of staying more present and not exiting my body. And it just the love. Yeah. Like me and Dave are getting deeper and I'm gonna get emotional.
That's okay.
And Dave actually said yesterday, he's like, we should do like later on like retreats for couples. And like that would be amazing. Like, because everyone can have what we have and what
Yeah.
you guys have, and I think it's just so like if people had these kinds of relationships, again, that'd be another thing that just transforms the world.
Yep.
Because I never thought I would have a relationship like this. Because I couldn't be in relationships. I struggled with relationships, all kinds of relationships, friends, lovers, parents.
Yeah.
And, that's one area in my life that is completely and utterly transformed. And I want to share that with the world. I want
Yeah.
to share that with people like, this is what's possible. This is what you can have.
And so you should.
Yes.
I love that.
What are your wins, Crystal?
You know me, I already said every day's a win. But you know what? I did start with Jen's advice because, oh my gosh, I just get bombarded with messages on Messenger all the time. And Jen said, start networking them. And I did. And which is outside of my comfort zone. Usually it's like, oh, you know, nice to meet you. Thanks. But no, I did. I started getting a little bit more into conversations with some of them and even had my beautiful banner done on for Facebook. And I love yours, Melissa, by the way. I love it.
Mm,
So peaceful when you look at it. It's just like,
I know, right?
yeah. So my win is networking a little more because Crystal doesn't really network. Not for any specific reason that I can think of or any kind of thing that I'm afraid or holding me back. It's just I just don't. Don't. So yeah, no, that's kind of my win this week because I've seen that, well, friendships with people and there's people out there that just want someone to talk to. Even if it's just and I don't mean like a full on like session, just someone to say, "Hey, how's your day?" You know, how was your day?
Mhm.
And yeah, so I've been talking to total strangers all week, and it's been really nice. It's been really nice. So that's my little win outside of my everyday win, I guess.
Nice.
Jen,
Oh. This week was a rough week for me. There it was a rough week for me, and, I made it through.
that's a win.
I was helpful to others still, um,
Huge win.
and I have dropped so much of my thinking about my notes.
Yes.
This is the first Friday in a long time where I am not going into work on Monday already behind.
Yay.
I am all caught up on notes.
Hmm.
I just I stopped thinking about it so much. And it's like, no, I got this.
You know what I love about that really quick, Jen? I know one morning, I don't remember what I said to you, but I know, however, whatever I said, I know what echoed in your head wasn't me. It wasn't my words. It wasn't me saying it. It was Dickin. Stop it.
Fucking stop it.
Quit making it so complicated.
And really, most of my struggles for all of it, and especially coming here, I had so much thinking and fucking stop it. How much that helped me is ridiculous.
I love it.
My husband thinks I should write my next book should be called FSI. Fucking stop it.
Love that. Love that idea. I'd buy that book.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Oh, that's another win. I put my book out there.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Melissa,
you did. I seen that. That's awesome.
I am so excited that you shared that. So anybody who's curious, that is a amazing, beautifully written story. I love it. I am
Yes.
so excited. You've had how long have you held on to that thing?
Oh,
A year
yeah, probably about a year. It's been in my Google Docs,
Yes.
not doing anything.
because you read that to us a long time ago. I
Hmm.
don't know if you remember that, but I'm
Mhm.
so glad you shared that story.
Me too.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Quite a lot of feedback actually saying that they think there's more of a first chapter rather than a short story, and that they think that I should carry on, create a freaking
Yeah.
novel out of it.
I love it. Beautiful.
So yeah, I might do that. I did start another book, like, not long after I did that one, didn't I? It was about a woman on a motorbike, so I'm thinking that maybe I'll combine that and put that in that book.
There you go.
Nice.
So,
Beautiful.
yeah.
I think those are great wins.
Yes.
So yeah.
Well,
Go
this
fight.
has been
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Melissa.
No, what was you gonna say?
I was gonna do Jen's part. That we somehow it became Jen's
So was
part
I.
without us even without us.
Because it's not officially my part.
Well, I think technically it is now.
I do
'Cause
too. Everybody waits for you.
So Jen,
Jen.
hit it off.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all the things. Let us know what you think. Ask us questions. We're here. Give us topics you would like us to talk about. Tell us where you struggle. Tell us what you see. Tell us what you hear. We want to know.
Share your win.
Yeah. And we're always looking for guests. So if you want to come on the podcast and ask us questions, we would love for you to come on. So message one of us.
Yes.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
1, 2,